and then SPB has lost 4 times, so I think he really needs to win. So here we go, round 1. And ooh, nice sidestep electric there from Duelist. Got him up against the wall. Oh, tricky stuff in the back.
Could you do while standing 1-2 after the down 2?
No.
From behind?
No,
okay.
he had to do. I think he could have done, because if you do twin pistons, they can turn around. So he could have done like down 1, then while standing 4-4. And what he did before is he did down 1 while standing 4, and then 1+2, the 2-hit move.
Okay.
Yeah, he did that, and that worked. But I'm not sure if that situation would have been there. Oh, and
I still remember, after watching this, I remember when I played with you in Dubai.
Oh yeah, that was, oh man,
he was about to beat me, and I was so scared.
Oh man, I don't know enough about Kazumi. That's
really, but
yeah.
Kazumi is very simplest character.
Yeah, she is, but I don't play the game enough, you know, and this is why so many things just didn't happen the way I wanted to. But yeah, it was a very close game. It was fun. All right, so Duelist, 2 rounds up now. And he's moving quite well. I like the sidesteps into the electric with punishing. This is really good. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, you know, playing online and they are moving so fast and, you know, doing wave dash.
Yeah. Practice. I think they practiced, you know. I mean, for some people, they don't know offline, you know. For some people that only know online, this is just Tekken for them. So their timing for everything, the way they execute stuff, the way they create strategies, everything is completely different.
I will ask some question after the match ends. That question is gonna be really, you know, important for me.
Cool.
But after this match ends, okay.
All right, no problem. So it looks like Duelist almost has the first game. Oh, and the forward 4, yes, baited him to crouching, and that is game 1 to Duelist. All right, so let's come back, and yeah, you.
Okay, so the question was, you know, when I think the Paul players, the Paul men, the people who play Paul
Phoenix, okay.
Yeah, Paul Phoenix. They are mostly aggressive in nature. So I wanna ask about Kazuya players. How, you know, when we play some characters, we have some association with that character. Like if I play, let's say if I am playing. As I explained, you look, Paul players are, you know, very aggressive in nature and general. So tell me, as this is the king of Kazuya League, so tell me about Kazuya player. What are their mindset? What is the common thing in Kazuya players who are Kazuya men? And this is, you know,
technicians. Technicians. The common thing about Kazuya players is they are technicians. They like skill-based characters. They like to be fundamental. They like to express themselves, you know. They have to win, but it has to be done in a way that allows them to express their talent, their skill, their you know, it can't be easy. The thing with Kazuya players is the win can't just happen. It has to be earned with skill and movement and strategy, and there's a lot of things that you know, come together, and a few health sweeps, you know. And I think that this is what because I don't know any, and I don't think it's just Kazuya. I think it's Mishimas in general. People that pick up Mishimas generally tend to enjoy technical things, you know, whether it's technical characters or technical aspects in life, you know. And I feel like this is, and I'm talking about, you know, Mishima players that put a lot of time into the characters to play at a really high level. I don't just mean players who are, you know, just playing for fun. I'm talking about, you know, serious hardcore players that are trying to enter tournaments and perform. So
because I know one player from Pakistan. He used to he's my training partner. His name is Khan. He's also a very hard worker. He loves to work very hard. He used to work very hard when he used to play Mishima. Now he play Geese. So yeah, this. Okay, what happened to my camera? It's gone. What?
So at the moment the match is on. So,
okay.
Yeah. So the match is right there, and we'll get you back afterwards. No, that's fine. We'll get you back afterwards.
It's fine. I was just wondering.
That looked weird.
Okay.
All right. So, I thought it was Dragunov when I saw the hat, but it's a Kazuya custom. Confused me for a second there. And SPB working on a life lead, but Duelist now trying to make a comeback. Or forward 4 on the floor. Uh-oh. Could be a problem. Oh my god, he stole it back with the running 3. Why did he press buttons? The slash kick. Can't believe it. And down 4-2, yep. Into the down 4-3. Over to the wall now.
Yeah, they shouldn't take risk of a down 4-2 into
he doesn't want to, I think that's what it was. He just didn't want to risk it. It's a tournament, serious game. Oh, what? Oh, okay, still got the round.
It happens sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that if you go for something risky and it doesn't work, then you'll feel like you wasted an opportunity, you know?
I
Yeah.
see.
Being good, being an expert at something isn't just always being able to do the skillful thing. Being an expert is about knowing how to do what's effective for the situation.
Yeah, definitely.
You
So
know?
I am just thinking that I will learn too much about Kazuya after watching this
you're
video.
you're gonna switch mains now. Your next tournament's gonna be with Kazuya.
No, no, never Kazuya. Never Mishimas.
Have
Maybe
you ever
someday.
why did you never decide to pick Mishimas? Tell me.
Even even in Saudi Arabia, KSA, me and Kudans, we were training together, and when he was teaching me Mishima's thing like for instant voice and two and stuff, and then he said that after seeing my execution, he said you should try Mishima, and he really said that if you try Mishima, you could do better than me, generally, you know.
Wow.
But
I
this is
think because
Kudan's word.
I think because of you have very good defense, and I think that one of the things
Maybe.
that fails a lot of Mishima players is the
Mhm.
defense. They have
Okay.
amazing movement, they have amazing offense, but when you get on them, they don't really
Mhm.
have good ways to get out of the pressure. So I think this is what he might be talking about, that because your defense is so solid, if you were to main a Mishima, you could be really strong with them, you know?
Yeah, also I think your execution also plays an important part in playing Mishima.
Mm.
Yeah, with defense and with execution, I think you can be the best. You can play Mishima at very high level.
Yeah, I think that might be important. I mean, you need, because you need everything, right? You need the full package. You need offense. You need, know how to attack, when to attack. You need to know what attacks to use, how to maximize the pressure from the opportunity. But also, when it's not your turn, you need to know how to defend, especially on a game like Tekken 7, where the moves can just take all your life. You know?
Yep. I
Yeah.
think I just need to adjust my camera. Just give me one
Okay,
second.
no problem.
Okay.
All right, so Arslan's off to get his camera sorted out, and we'll be back. Well, he'll be back momentarily. But it is 1-1 so far. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. This is the King of Kazuya League Week 3. Thank you for joining, and yeah, we're going to be live again tomorrow with part 2 of this week, so episode 4. And yeah, it's going to be really good. So 1-1, Duelist versus SPB.
Yeah, now it's good.
Okay, nice one. Oh, and already Duelist is celebrating your camera success with a launch in the air. 1+2 against the wall. Down, but oh no! Can't do twin pistons on that.
Okay.
Yep. And I mean, try Mishimas for a month, Ash. Just try them. Just pick one. Kazuya, Devil Jin, Heihachi, Jin, even regular Jin. Like, just pick one. Like, you're in lockdown now anyway. You're not going to any tournaments. You're not going to any TWT. So you got some free time. So just pick a Mishima, Kazuya, Kazuya, and then put some time into it and see how you feel. You'll realize that it's so much fun. I promise you. So
Which character? Okay, so you suggest me which character?
Kazuya.
Only Kazuya.
No.
Okay. So
You can try it. You can try like Heihachi, but you're gonna start.
I really don't like Heihachi. Like,
Yeah,
his
okay.
personality
Okay.
is
His personality. I don't like
it's
Heihachi.
too
Put
old
his
for
son
me.
in a volcano. I don't like him.
Yeah, his personality is like too old for me. Like yeah, I could try
Okay,
Kazuya.
Try Kazuya.
Yeah,
It's
Kazuya.
really fun, and use him for a month. You will only need 1 month to realize that you've been picking the wrong character all this time. You could have you could have won Evo with a different character.
So you want me to waste 1 month on one character,
Yes,
right?
yes. Because
Why?
just put a wig on Kazuya and make him your new waifu. That's all you need to do. Just put a long wig on Kazuya. It can be your next waifu character. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
It's gonna be amazing. So yeah.
Okay, I will try, but not as a waifu. Like I can.
Nah, okay. As a solid
yeah,
yakuza. Okay, I like this even better.
Okay.
So, I mean, Tekken is a very interesting game because each character has a lot of unique aspects, right? Every type of movement, every type of offense, different styles of juggles, different wall carry lengths, how to manage your health, everything is different. If your character has stances, you need to think about where you can mix in your stances, where are you doing Hermit with Leroy, where are you doing Tarantula with Zafina, all these different things, right? So, it's not just pick up a character and learn everything that's good. But some characters have unique things, and Mishimas are, movement based, right? Wave dash is a big thing with them. Utilize
Backdash,
backdash,
Zafina.
strict timing on electrics and stuff. So, maybe it's maybe it's an opportunity for you to express your Tekken in a different way for 1 month. You know, maybe just try it
Yeah,
out.
I think I should try. Yeah, I should really follow your advice, and I
Nice,
think I should try
nice,
playing.
nice.
But I like Divulgin more than but I will try Kazuya.
But
Okay,
you can try
let's do that.
Devil I think Devil also cool. I
But I
think he's
think
also cool.
Kazuya, let's do that, Kazuya.
Okay, nice,
Uh,
nice.
but I have to go against my nature.
Yeah, I
My nature
know, I
is to
know.
play very safe, don't do risky moves.
Yeah.
But I use risky move when it's time to do that. When I into the opponent mind too deeply, I know that now it's time to do the risky move. Then only I can do. I play it so safe. Like you
Mm,
have seen me playing.
yeah.
Now I'm playing Zafina, which is
You
very
are
safe character.
you are
Yeah,
playing
no big
so
punish.
safe, so super
Yeah.
safe, man. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
if I play Kazuya, I have to do a lot of forward three, a lot of forward
I
three,
mean, I
and
think
then when I know
I think
he's not decking,
one of the
then I'll go for low.
one of the thing. I mean, the good thing about Kazuya is you
Mhm.
can use him how you want. You don't have to play him risky because you see others doing that. You don't have to play him
Okay,
super
okay.
safe because you see others doing that. You can play him exactly how you want. And remember, even if you try to
Mhm.
play like another player, you can never do that. You can only ever be yourself. So I think the best thing you could do is just try to implement Kazuya in the standard Arslan Ash style that you are known for. Just have him be this solid brick wall, and you punish everything correctly, you do max damage where you can do it, and you just make him a solid tank, basically. That's kind of all you're looking for. You're not trying to be super flashy and finesse everyone, and you're not really trying to be super like lame and turtle everyone out. I think it's just about using a little bit of everything and working out what works for you. And I think your defense is probably your strongest asset. So use that. Use that to your advantage. And yeah, you never know. You might even be able to like kind of bring something new to the character. You might even introduce new things that people haven't considered because you think
Yeah,
about the game differently.
you're literally making my mind to play Kazuya.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do. I have that effect. I have that effect on people.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
because you're
yeah,
like making my mind. Okay, I will try. Because now, but after the John match, I can
yeah,
try Kazuya.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think Kazuya is the bad match of is the bad match of many characters. Like he's the bad matchup for Zafina, and he's
Mm.
the bad matchup for a lot of characters. You can say, uh, Katrina or maybe Josie.
Oh
Yeah, a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
characters. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's another way to make Tekken interesting. I mean, we're waiting for season 4 anyway. You've got some time. There's no Tekken World Tour, so lot of room
So
for them.
let's
We'll see
learn
what happens.
something.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god, in
Nice.
the back. That was nice. That was actually a good option because when you get the back turned wall splat, I was actually wondering like what's he gonna follow up with, but Rage Art will do it. That was a good choice there. Nicely done from SPB. Ooh, caught him
Nice left.
stepping. Don't try to move anywhere, says SPB. Oh, didn't get max damage on that combo though. Should have got some more. And
If I was in their place, I would maybe
Exafina.
I was no I was using more Kazuya Foul 4 a lot.
Ah, forward 4,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Plus
I would use
frames.
more Foul, yeah, plus frame.
Ooh, that
But
was a
they are
that was a sick combo. Oh, what? It didn't
nice.
kill. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh,
You cannot take side step up, right? After on P2
on
side.
P2 side, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, interesting stuff from SPB. Yeah, so forward 4, it became more difficult to wave into it because forward 4 is a move. Before you could
Yeah.
do wave forward 4 to get the forward 4, right? Because that was the only move that came
Oh,
out.
that's the case.
That was like
Okay.
a buffer. You could do wave into forward 4 to get forward 4. But now he
Ah,
actually has a move that's forward 4. So yeah,
I
so
see.
you
I see.
can't do that anymore. You have to do. I mean, there's
You have
a
to take
couple of
side
things you
step
can do.
and then Foul 4.
You can do
You have
sidestep
to take
cancel. You
side
can do
step.
back cancel. Yeah, there's a couple of things. But yeah, those little intricacies take up frames. It takes extra frames to do like a back cancel or a sidestep cancel. Like sometimes if you're not that fast, it can be like an extra 2 frames. An extra that extra 1 or 2 frames can get you killed. So
Yeah, definitely.
so yeah, it's not the fastest move on startup, and waving into it means you're canceling somewhere, so you're losing frames. So, that's why people would probably like to do wave into Hell Sweep or wave into while standing 2 or which is way, way, way more risky, right? It's way more risky, but it's no, while standing 2 is a bad example because it's not that fast. But wave into twin pistons, for example, that would be much faster than wave into forward 4 for a mid option. Um,
But
Also,
you can punish. You can punish
wave
worse
into
than two.
the first twin piston is actually quite good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because it's it's not punishable and it gives you good options to move around, and it gives you a good check as well. Like you get to see what they do afterwards, you know. But yeah, this
Yeah.
is getting way deeper into the matches and stuff now. But yeah, I mean, how is the stance on Mishimas in Pakistan? Are there a lot of high-level Mishima players? Are they popular in Pakistan, would you say, in general?
I think Mishima scene in Pakistan is not too popular. Only few players you can count. Three players are they play Mishimas. One is Ali Mishima, and then there comes Abid, and the other is Shomi. I
Hmm.
think these three guys only play Mishima out of 100 people who play Tekken.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
Very low
the scene,
ratio.
yeah, very very low ratio of
Yeah.
Mishimas in Pakistan. So yeah, so there's no motivation, no like of playing Mishima. When we see John is playing. Marduk and he's doing really good. So you're like, okay, I wanna play Marduk because
Yeah.
somebody is playing Marduk very well. So let's play Marduk and try out. But Mishima's ratio is very low, and so you don't get motivated.
Mm,
After
I understand that. Now, tell me, I mean, when you played when you played against me as well, when you played against Boa Love Kazuya, it seemed that it was quite difficult in some places. Do you feel that's because there's not many Mishimas in well where you play, or what? How would you
Waller
talk?
is a long story.
How would you explain the story behind you and Boa Love there?
Waller is like, I haven't seen anyone playing Mishima so fast in my
Yeah,
life.
insane.
Yeah, he was not blocking my boost. He was interrupting on my plus frames when I was thinking he just made top 64, or like he just made top 128, and he can be like, he should be a good player.
Right.
And he is good. He's generally very good player. But I
Okay.
was thinking like he would respect my plus frames. He would block my low moves. But he was
He
like
didn't
attacking,
care.
attacking.
He didn't
He didn't
care.
care at all. Even I just did 1-2 of geese, and
Yeah.
on hit but he did, what he did?
What?
He did down forward 2 on hit. He did down forward 2. And same stuff, weird stuff happened after every move, and then I think, and next time I punish him with 1-2, and you know what he did after that? He did back 1+2, and every time
Wow.
yeah, stuff like
Back
that,
one plus two. That's bare unsafe as well.
Yeah,
He's
they were so
yeah.
random.
Oh my god. I mean, when someone is of a certain skill level,
Uh-huh.
becoming random is really strong, because
Yeah,
this is not
yeah.
just a random player now. It's someone who actually knows what they're doing, but they have a mixture of unpredictability. That's really hard to fight against, especially in a short tournament.
Yeah, and you know what the weakness of these players? I think the weakness of these kind of players are. I just talked with Ulsan, and he was like, "I wanna face Bualab in the tournament. I think I can beat him very easily." I said, "Why? Why are you so confident that you can beat Bualab so easily?" He said, "I play with him regularly, so I know his mindset." So
Yes. Yeah.
this is their weaknesses, because when you play against such kind of people every day, so you get to know that what are their weaknesses, and
Yes.
they have to play. When
Let
you
me
when okay, yeah, yeah. Please
yeah,
finish.
let
Please
me
continue.
break it down, right? So
Okay, okay.
basically, at least in my experience, okay, I don't want to talk for anyone else, but in my experience, when players have these random elements in their game style, this is usually an area of compensation. This is compensation for not having deep layers, for not having a solid strategy. I don't know this guy, I don't have a solid game plan, so I'm going to go half random. That's not an ideal game plan. If you're a solid player, you don't need to think like that, because you can rely on your fundamentals, you can rely on your knowledge,
Yeah.
your know-how, your understanding of getting to grips with how someone's brain works. When you're confident in that area, you don't need to fall back on parlor tricks and pulling a rabbit out of a hat and all these like little party tricks that only work once in a set,
Yeah.
right? That's not conducive to winning a long tournament, you know? So
And
yeah,
uh-huh.
I think
There was a
that's the
fun,
so I totally agree with you in that being the weakness. They just don't have a lot
and
there.
there was a funny thing when I played with Boalab. We were playing on a table. The LCDs were on the table. One LCD was on the table, and he put his stick on the table, and he was literally mashing the table, and the table was moving, shaking completely. And my and LED was like coming. I was like, and he don't understand English. And when I called the TO, he asked Japanese. He was looking at my face. I just told the lady, there was a girl. I was told that I am not comfortable I'm not comfortable because the LCD is shaking and the baller is
Yeah.
he put his stick on the table and the whole table is shaking as well with the LCD, and she couldn't understand what I'm saying.
Oh
So
man.
this is also a very funny part associated with my lose
Yeah.
against baller. The whole LCD and his style mixed together,
Wow.
and
He had an entire strategy prepared just for you. I'm gonna shake the table. I'm gonna not respect any frames. Gonna make sure he's
yeah.
uncomfortable. I'm gonna pay the TO money so he doesn't give a crap. Like everything was organized.
And you know one more thing, he was tapping. I cannot tell. You know, he said, "Okay, you have to move a little bit away from me." I said,
What?
"Why?" Because yeah, he said also he was
Sounds
many
rude.
elements involved. Yeah, there were many elements involved in that. Okay, let's forget it. That was so
Yeah, it's
funny.
getting worse. It's getting worse.
Yeah. After all, I won the Evo, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. What tournament was this, by the way? Because I just remember something
Evo,
about it.
Evo Japan, Evo
Oh,
Japan.
was it Evo Japan? Okay. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
You really came out the house for that, man. Damn. That's
yeah.
crazy. I
He
mean,
put me in doing this.
yeah. You know what it is? Like, so check this out, right?
Okay.
Tournaments bring out different characteristics from people. People that would play a certain way normally will bring out a different mentality just because it's tournament. So I'm quite
Okay.
sure he was probably uncomfortable. It's a big event for him. He probably doesn't go to many offline events, used to playing in the
Yeah.
comfort of his own home, online, etc. So going to a
Mhm.
tournament just made him become this kind of clown, this troll, because that made him feel a bit more comfortable and probably gave him a bit more confidence, to know that he sort of has this angle going, and it's a way that
Yeah.
they kind of block out their own nervousness. So whenever I go to a tournament and people start acting up and doing all these stupid antics, I know they're nervous. That doesn't come from
Oh,
confidence. When someone is
I see.
really confident, they will never troll you like that. So whenever anyone starts to troll you, you know they're nervous and you use that to kill them. I do that all the time.
Oh, I see.
If someone
But
at a tournament tries to troll you, you know the root of that trolling comes from their personal weakness.
I see. I
Yeah.
didn't know this. Thank you for telling me this thing. But he was like, I think that was not. I completely agree. He was really nervous and he was looking at his friends that he was asking for the advices and stuff. And yeah, I agree with you. He was.
Mm.
I
I
think
mean,
he was nervous.
this is the same in martial arts as well. This is the same in
Mhm.
it's not just fighting games. This is just raw psychology in warfare. Like this is not even to do with video games. This is just life. You know what I'm saying? Like guys start acting
Okay.
up. Yeah, guys starts act like you get into a conversation on the street and the guy just starts acting up, getting all jittery, moving around. You know he's nervous because he's not confident if a scuff goes down. He's not just that.
I
The
see.
guys that know what's up, they'll just be calm and collected. They'll just be standing there, talking with their arms down, calmly looking at you, because they know if anything goes down, they know they're ready. They don't need to act up and do all these tricks to kind of throw you off your game. They don't need any of that. Because they've been there,
I
they've
see.
done it, they've got the
Mhm.
t-shirt, they've got the mug. You know what I'm saying? So Tekken is a similar thing. Tekken, I've played a lot of fighting games, but Tekken for me is probably the most psychological. I mean, Tekken and Virtua Fighter, I'd say, are the most psychological games because these are the two games where I've seen the very, very strongest players
Mhm.
lose like little kids. Just trapped, just completely stepped on, and you can't believe that this amazing player is getting destroyed. And
Yeah, it
it's
happened to
such
me.
a
Yeah, definitely.
psychological game in that regard. You can get completely wrecked, but it's not because you're not good. It's just because that's how psychological the game is. It's what Tekken does to you.
Yeah, I want to add something in this. I think
What
at
happened?
the
What
end,
happened to you?
yeah, I think I want to add something in this.
Okay.
I think at the end uh, it is because you have to control your nerves
Yes.
as well in the tournament. Because when you lose to a child, you can say to a low level player, you become restless. At the moment, like
Mm.
I lost because you don't know his gameplay, and he was like. He's already scared of you, but you don't know his gameplay, so you
Mm.
become restless and you commit a lot of big mistakes.
Yes.
So at that time, you have to uh, calm down and play your game like you play generally. I think, yeah,
Takes a lot of focus and concentration.
focus.
And
Yeah.
if the opponent knows what his
Mhm.
because the scariest opponents are the ones that know what their behavior is doing to you. Like they know that hitting you with this move there made you feel this way.
Yeah.
It's not about what you see on the screen. The difficulty of Tekken is what you don't see. You can see the combos,
Yeah.
you see the wall carry, you see all the situations, but it's the what you don't see that makes Tekken hard.
Mhm.
Because people say like, what's so hard about Tekken? But it's hard to talk about what makes Tekken hard because it's stuff you can't see. And you know people hate believing in things they can't see, right? That's why we don't have. That's why we have people that call themselves atheists or whatever. You know, if I can't see it, you can't prove it scientifically. It doesn't exist, right? And I
Yeah,
feel like
definitely.
in Tekken, a lot of the difficulty is things like spacing and things like knowing where to whiff punish from and stuff like that. And you can't practice that on training mode. You can't practice
Yeah.
where to stand and whiff punish a certain move from when
Yeah.
when an opponent is moving. You know,
Yeah.
you can't practice that. You know, so
And you know the part. It happens to me every time when I go at a tournament.
Yeah.
When I if I play with knee against knee, if I play against my friend, I will never be nervous. I will
Yeah.
never. I always play very calmly. I don't have any thing to worry.
Yeah.
And when I play against a guy who I don't know his style, I became very nervous. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what he's gonna do. What he's gonna
yeah,
do
there's
next.
so many
But,
options.
yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
options.
even the character who I know I have a great practice against this specific character, I got nervous because I don't. And the thing on top of that, preparing matchup, cooking matchup is that you have to understand your opponent first. This is my theory. That in tournament you have to understand your opponent first and then his character.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
yeah.
so.
The thing is, to understand the opponent, you need to understand the character, because each
Yeah.
character is a different conversation. Each character is basically a different language. If you don't speak that language, you can't fight. You
Yeah.
can't have. You can't like. If you don't speak that language, you can't talk back to them. You can't answer back with your character if you don't know what words are coming at you. And that's what each character. Because this is what it is. Like, you can lose to players that don't know half the stuff you know, just because you don't know their character. And it's like someone speaking to you in French, where like you just like don't even speak any French at all, right? And the guy's trying to have a proper conversation with you. So
Yeah.
All right, so let's actually try and talk about the next game, because we've missed a few games. We've just been going
Yeah,
into this next
People are
conversation.
like, what happened to the commentary?
Well, where's the commentary? Man was like,
Where's
Pride
the
Claw.
commentary?
Pride Claw's like, yo, where's my commentary at, guys? I want to hear some mixing up of the game strats. What's going on?
This is
So yeah,
this
but this is
this
deep
episode-
stuff, guys. Me and Arslan Ash don't get to talk often, so we're just mixing it up a little bit. We hope you can rock with us, man. It will be cool to have you in.
Yeah.
I want commentary, please. All right, let's do this. So next
Let's do
game is,
this.
oh my god, 4-3. Duelist. This is a close set, man.
Okay, we didn't know that it's become 4-3.
4-3. This is close.
Nice. Okay,
Yo.
let's. I haven't watched a single match. To be honest, sorry.
All right.
Let's focus.
Yo,
okay, let's focus.
I don't want
Uh,
Pride Claw to get upset, man. He's gonna unfollow me on every social platform. He's gonna unfollow both
Okay.
of us and be like, these guys weren't even commentating the matches. They were talking about Boa Love destroying tables the whole night.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 4-3 now. Duelist looking to tie this one up. Nice interrupt there. 1-1-2.
Nice.
Didn't he commit?
But he missed that.
The twin pistons connected, man. Had it.
Okay.
Right, lining him up against the wall. Really smart. Doesn't. Oh my god!
nice,
What
nice.
an electric. Okay, back 1-2. Boa Love tactics.
Oh wow.
Yes, and that is it. And very quickly. Very
I think
quickly.
this is also this move is also very useful. The two health sweeps.
Yeah.
The down two. Yeah.
It is to mix it up. You know, because you can always mix it up.
And guaranteed combo right after that.
Yeah. I mean, you can see them both, but yeah.
You
Alright.
could have done back 1-2.
Oh, the Stonehead into the wall splat. Gonna break that wall now. No! Oh my god. Opportunity missed there. Oh!
1-1.
Done electric there. That could have been the round. Oh my god, into the
Nice.
sweep. Forward 4 blocks, forward 4. A confirm on the down forward 4-4. Yes, this is live. King of Kazuya League episode 3. We're just in time. This is still the first set and he just commits. This is definitely Boa Love playing. He's doing it on minus frames. Here we go. He's still doing it. Boa Love is in Georgian clothing. Okay, forward 4 on the floor now. And again! Going for the third one, 4-4-3. This time it's blocked. Duelist now, just one combo away from taking it, and that's going to be a screw over to the wall. That
Is
dead?
that? Yeah. He won.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Duelist 17, 5 games to 3.